I trusted him completely. For 3 years. He wasn't alien.
My name is Captain Lyris Vel'Karath. I commanded the most advanced starship in the Vel'Kara fleet. My crew was elite. My first officer, Commander Kale, was the best soldier I'd ever trained. I trusted him completely. We'd served together for 3 years. 3 years of perfect coordination, perfect understanding, perfect trust. He knew my tactics. I knew his instincts. We operated as one. I never questioned his background, never asked for verification. He had the credentials. He had the skills. He had my absolute confidence. That was my mistake. It was a routine day. We were conducting system maintenance on the bridge. A bioscanner malfunction needed repair. Standard procedure. Run diagnostics on all active systems. I was at my command station when Kale volunteered to recalibrate the scanner. He stood in the diagnostic chamber. The machine hummed to life. Then the readings came back. I stared at the data. Read it again. Then a third time. The scanner couldn't be right. The DNA profile it was showing wasn't Vel'Kara. The genetic markers, the cellular structure, the biological foundation, it was all wrong. It was human. I looked at Kale through the scanner chamber glass. His expression had changed. He knew. He knew I'd seen the readings. I ordered the chamber sealed. Report, I said coldly. Captain, he started. Your DNA is human, I said. You're human. 3 years of service. 3 years of trust. And you never told me. Yes, he said quietly. Why? I demanded. Because you wouldn't have hired me, he said. Humans aren't allowed in command positions in the Vel'Kara military. It's law. Protocol. Had the skills. Had the training. But my species made me unemployable. So you lied, I said. I disguised my records, he corrected. Made my DNA appear Vel'Kara. Falsified credentials. Yes. I felt betrayed. Furious. Every interaction we'd had now felt like a lie. You understand what this means, said. I have to report this. You'll be court-martialed. Imprisoned. Everything you've built here is over. I know, he said. But something made me hesitate. I reviewed our service record. 3 years of perfect performance. 37 successful missions. 0 casualties under his command. A tactical record that was legendary. He was the best first officer I'd ever trained. And that officer was human. I locked myself in my quarters and accessed the restricted files. Files on human military potential. Files the Vel'Kara had been collecting for decades. What I found shocked me. Humans had the highest adaptability rating of any species. They excelled at improvisation, at understanding complex social dynamics, at making ethical decisions under pressure. The Vel'Kara had been systematically excluding them from military service because we feared them. We feared their potential. I went back to the scanner chamber. Tell me why you're human, I said. I'm from Earth, he said. A planet we were told was primitive. Weak. Not worth integrating. But I trained. I studied. I learned our languages. Our culture. I became the best soldier I could be. And yet you lied, I said. Because the system forced me to, he said. I could have been a legend in the human military. But I wanted to serve in the Vel'Kara fleet because I believed our species could be better than our prejudices. You should have asked permission, I said. Would you have given it, he asked. I didn't answer. 'Cause he was right. I wouldn't have. I made a decision. I reported the incident. But not as a court-martial. As a policy review. I brought the human DNA issue before the military council. Presented the data. Made my case. We've been excluding an entire species from service based on fear, I said. I've spent 3 years working with a human officer. He's the most capable soldier I've ever trained. I'm recommending we change our policy. The council was shocked, resistant. But they couldn't ignore 3 years of perfect service. The change didn't happen immediately. But it happened. 6 months later, the first official human recruitment program was established. Kale became the bridge. The proof that humans belonged in the Vel'Kara military. I never asked him to be that symbol. He never asked for the position. But his secret, the thing I thought was a betrayal, ended up being the catalyst for integration.